Hello Libra, and welcome to White Shadow Spiritual Advising. My name is BriaBogatin, and today we'll be doing your monthly February tarot forecast. So you can check out your sun, moon, and or rising signs in regards to this video or these videos, or really any placement within your birth chart of your liking. You can check out the video for that sign. Down below, you can find my social media pages. It's just White Shadow Spiritual Advising on Instagram and Facebook, but I'm not going to be posting anything on the Facebook anymore, but it's still there if you want to check it out. But for daily tarot posts and new updates and stuff like that, everything is going to be on my Instagram page. If you would like a session with me, please message me through one of those platforms to book with me. Also down below, if you feel compelled, this reading really gives you some solid guidance, you can send me a tip or donation or whatever you want to call it to help support my work and all the free content that I offer you guys. Okay, Libra, so let's get started. So what I'm feeling from these cards overall, Libra, is all of the things that you have been internalizing for however long you've been internalizing it is now opening up and coming to the surface, and it's happening because I feel like you can't really stop it anymore. It's like, you know, maybe outside circumstances or specific experiences are excuse me. Yes, so it's like outside forces, outside circumstances are really pushing you into a place that this has to happen. Also, I am now picking up for Libras that someone from the other side is really trying to contact you guys. I am feeling that this is a passed on loved one. And this could even go back like generations possibly, but there's someone that okay, so what I'm feeling is either someone that was a loved one, a friend, part of your family, whatever, has passed on and they're trying to contact you, or someone from like your great grandfather is trying to contact you or something of that nature. They're trying to contact you, whoever this is, to help you pass a karmic lineage, to transmute a karmic lineage, and to really help you with the karmic debt that you have been internalizing for quite some time now. So this month is really going to be about you guys having to get out of your own way and really figuring out how you're going to do that. I feel that the battle that you guys may be having is really within yourselves, despite what might be happening outwardly. It's because you've internalized it so much, and so now the action forward and the actions forward have become very hard to attain because of the way you've been internalizing your emotions and whatever it is that you're going through. So the first card you are receiving, Libra, is the 8 of Cups. So this is a card of leaving and moving on. Obviously, you see this person leaving behind these 8 cups. You know, those cups could be empty, or maybe it's just things that are not good for him anymore or good for you anymore. This is about leaving and moving on and seeking deeper spiritual and emotional attainment, better emotional experiences. This is about elevating spiritually and emotionally, and doing so through elevating your circumstances and actively elevating your circumstances. Things aren't just going to change if you just wait around, right? And I think that you guys are really realizing that if you don't choose to move forward in whatever way now, you probably won't be able to for a really long time. You know, you might get yourself stuck. So with the moon back there, the moon always reveals illusions to us. So during this time, you know, get ready for some hard-hitting truths to come to the surface. Get ready for truths about yourself and your life experiences to really come out during this time. The moon always exposes things and lets us know that we don't know everything just yet. It also lets us know that there's things rising to the surface that we will have to take on and accept. So there are chapters closing. You're walking away from things. And with this coming out in the Suit of Cups, that the Suit of Cups represents emotions, relationships, subconscious energy, sexuality, creativity, psychicness and intuitive feelings, spirituality, things of that nature. So always keep in mind that the physical experiences of our lives do reflect that, and vice versa. So next you are receiving the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles talks a lot about family. It talks a lot about the family dynamics, the home dynamics. So maybe that's something you're walking away from, or you're trying to create a more balanced, harmonious, peaceful home life for yourself. With this being the number 10, I feel that with this being the number 10, it's showing that there's something phasing out. So within your family dynamics and home life, during the month of March, you will start to see things moving to the next level, or things phasing out for the highest good of all involved. The 10 of Pentacles can also really talk about solidifying your money, your security within your home life. As you can see, there's like, you know, a young couple and like a grandfather type figure that represents the generation. So again, going back to this like generational karma that you have to really transmute during this lifetime. And also with the white dogs right there, that represents loyalty. So I feel for some of you, this is something that you are experiencing right now, something that you have created and worked really hard to create, and that's going to keep elevating within itself. And also for some of you, I feel this is what you want to attain. And in order to attain that, you have to complete the lesson of the 8 of Cups, which is leaving and moving on. So the next card you're receiving is the 9 of Swords. I really feel this is talking about being in your own way. The 9 of Swords is about overthinking, anxiety, worry, stressful thoughts. And really understanding that what you're fearing and what you're worried about is not based in reality entirely. And if it is, like if you're, you know, fearful of someone in your home, if you're fearful of, you know, someone's actions, if they're, you know, taking part in things that are not good for them, it's based in reality. However, you're making it out to be a lot worse than it needs to be, or that it actually is. And so now's the time to really step back and ground yourself and really get your thoughts and perspectives in order. There is an essence here of having to heal those thoughts and perspectives. With you receiving cards like the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, I feel what this is saying is that, you know, you can heal your emotions through your mindset, and your mindset through your emotions. And that is what is going to be able to fully liberate you from whatever challenges you are facing during this time. So really getting in alignment, you know, your heart space and your mindset, your perspectives, realigning and balancing out your intuitive thoughts and your intellectual thoughts. So the final card you are receiving, Libra, is the Star card. So the Star card represents really great potential. Actually also represents worries fading. So towards the end of February, you know, maybe you will really embrace this healing process, and through this healing process, get out of your own way. So maybe by the month of March, you'll be really able and have the courage to take physical action forward to get yourself out of whatever space you're in, whether that is like a physical environment, like a job or a living situation, or if that is a mental state, an emotional state. With these cards, I do feel a sense of mental health concerns, so that will be a main focus for the month of February. And then going into March, what actions do you take to really heal that and transmute that out of your reality? So the Star card is great foresight for the future. It is tremendous potential. It's also a card of being on the right path. So I feel I want to say to you guys, no matter what it is you're going through, you are meant to go through it. And again, I do feel it's very karmic. I feel like this is something that has been passed down through the generations, and it has great potential to stop with you. You know, you can't just say it's definitely going to stop with me, because if you just sit around doing nothing about it, it's obviously not going to stop with you. So the Star card is letting you know that you are on the right path, that this is where you're meant to be. Try to move into more of a place of acceptance of your circumstances. Don't try to just ignore it, because the more that you ignore it, the more that you're just going to stay complacent and comfortable within that circumstance that really should be uncomfortable for you. So make sure with the Star card that you're taking action upon what you know and what you have to accept, if that makes sense. So The star card also, you know, I feel that there's an essence here. You know, maybe a lot of you guys are empaths. You can consider yourselves psychically inclined, and I feel like these cards, like, you know, you're getting the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and then the star. They all represent different elements, and I feel that this is like your chakras trying to realign themselves. I feel like you need to be back in your body and learn how to be in your body and communicate with spirit at the same time. A lot of times people have the tendency to push their spirit out when they're connecting with spirit or with their angels, whatever, their guardians. But you have to be grounded, or else that's when things start to kind of go awry. I really feel that this is a month of finding that balance. You know, incarnating on this planet as a Libra, you guys are the sign of the scales and balance. However, in order to achieve balance, you have to be out of balance first. And I think a lot of people overlook that when thinking or meeting or having an experience with a Libra person or someone that has a lot of Libra in their chart. Yes, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, all is well. Again, this is going to be a month of you guys really getting out of your own way, and understand it doesn't have to be something super drastic right now. It can be something that is, you know, more simple, baby steps. You know, if you find yourself just sitting in your room most of the time, now's the time in February to really get out. Take yourself out to lunch, go for a drive, go for a walk. It's the little things that add up to and lead up to the big things. So keep that in mind within the month of February. Did I say March? There's something about the month of March as well that's really important. So if I mix up the two, I'm very sorry, but this is for the month of February. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that, and many blessings to you and good luck.